We leave for San Diego on Wednesday morning, and before that, I have to pack and make sure we have everything we need for 7 days. We are finally taking a much needed vacation after being fully vaccinated. Our family members have finally gotten both of their vaccines, and we're just very excited. My son is going to be able to see a lot of his family members for the first time, and he's almost 9 months old. So, yeah, it's it's been a long time coming. So we leave on Wednesday, and we have so much to get done before then. It is Sunday now, for reference, because this won't be posted on you know where I'm going with this. I've got to make sure that we pack everything. So here are 5 things that I have learned that are going to help me pack for this trip that we are so excited to take. Okay, so the first thing that I recommend doing is make a list. It will just help your anxiety. Just make a list or find a list. That's what I've done. I found a list from jackofallthings.com, and I will link that down below. It was a free printable that I found on Pinterest, and it's a ultimate packing list for the entire family, and it's colorful and it's pretty, and it just makes me very happy. And it has so much things listed on here that I don't feel like I will forget something I actually need, because that's my anxiety. I've gotten a lot better with it since traveling with Carter a few times. But a list will just make you feel like you're not forgetting something and you have everything that you truly need. I also just like to cross things off, because then I feel like I'm actually getting things done, because, you know, we're leaving in a few days and I haven't started packing yet. So that's the first thing, make a list. Okay, so the second thing that I really recommend is figure out how you're going to pack everybody's stuff. Are you going to get one big suitcase and put it all together? So I think this depends on if you're road tripping or if you're going, airline or train or whatever it may be. Decide how you're going to pack things. Things that work best for me is I get my own suitcase, Tim gets his own suitcase, and then Carter gets his own like duffel bag. He does not need as much as we need, so obviously he doesn't have his own suitcase yet. But we're road tripping, so that's what works for us. If we were to fly, I would probably do one big checked bag with everybody's stuff in it. I think that would just be easiest, because we would be lugging things through an airport. But because we're not like having to lug anything through an airport, we're road tripping. I really like to just have things compartmentalized, because typically I'm changing diapers and changing clothes all in one spot, so I could just have his duffel bag right there in the hotel room. And then I don't want my husband's sweaty socks and stuff next to my clothes right now, but again, if we were flying, that would be a lot different. So decide how you're going to pack everything. Okay, so number 3 on our list is deciding how you are going to pack the clothes that you bring into each of the bags that you've selected for your family members. So this video, I'm focusing on Carter and traveling with an infant. The best decision I made on our last trip to San Diego was packing his outfits by the day. And what I mean by that is plastic baggies become my best friend. And in each of these, I will pack a top, bottom, socks, a bib if that's what we need, because he went through a drool phase with the teething. So I'll pack all of that into a single plastic bag, which is really great because these then go all into the duffel bag. And then when I need to change an outfit, I just grab a whole bag and there you go. You have a complete outfit. This is also especially handy, say we have an accident and we use the clothes that are in the diaper bag. I can just grab another set and put it in there. And then this also becomes a perfect spot to put the dirty clothes. The dirty clothes aren't going back into the suitcase, getting all mixed around. It goes right back into this baggie. And then I kind of keep those to the side. And then when we're ready to leave, I just throw everything right back into the duffel bag. All right, so number 4 on the list is a packing tip that can apply to everybody and kids, especially if you have multiple kids. It's bring a dirty clothes bag. Yes, the hotel provides those plastic, laundry bags that you can use that you instead of doing their dry cleaning, we always use those as dirty clothes bags. But we have invested in one of these. It's like a foldable laundry tote. And so what we do is we just keep this in the closet of the hotel and we just put all our dirty clothes in there. And then at the end of the trip, we'll decide, since we're road tripping, we can literally just throw this dirty clothes bag in our car, and then that goes into the laundry room as soon as we get home. So a dirty clothes bag or a bin or a tote, whatever you have room for. This is really great because it will work, especially if you are traveling on airplane. It just folds up into my bag, and then, you know, you can repack those dirty clothes into your suitcase on your way back. All right, back at the desk for our last tip of this video. Tip number 5. It is figure out your entertainment for your kiddos. Last trip that we took this drive, Carter was only about 2.5, 3 months. So we really just stopped to feed and he would go right back to sleep. He's a sucker for a car ride and will fall asleep pretty quickly. So we are hoping that that might be the case. We're also hoping to start the drive earlier in the day, so then he's encouraged to take that nap right away. But figure out your entertainment. This trip, we are bringing some reinforcements when it comes to entertainment for him. Right now, he is obsessed with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Mickey Mouse, the Roadster Racers. So we have taken one of my old iPads and downloaded Disney Plus on it, so then we can pre-download some of those episodes so he can watch those through without needing Wi-Fi or data or anything like that. We also bought a very hard case for it. I'll have to show you guys that. But that will allow him to have some entertainment with him. We also just bought him a really cute little backpack that we're going to put a whole bunch of his toys in, so we can make sure those come with us, because he'll need those in the car. He'll need those on a couple of the days that we're just hanging around in the hotel room and whatnot. So figure out your entertainment and figure out how you're going to have it accessible in the on the road or in the airplane, whatever works for you. We've decided to do that little backpack. He's also got a little thing that hangs on his near his seat, so we can access that and get it to him if he's fussy or needs some entertainment or some interaction in that way. So those are the 5 tips that I have for packing and the travel, the start of the travel, I guess, with a infant. And I hope these help you in some way. If they do, please make sure you like this video, subscribe, because I'm trying to do a lot more of these like tips and tricks and mom hacks, things I've learned along the way. And I think I have one more tip for you that'll be coming up, a bonus tip, especially if you're staying in a hotel room that doesn't have a bathtub. So be sure to watch that, but subscribe first so you can come back and watch more of our videos. Okay, so this last thing doesn't quite make the packing tip list, but this is my like must bring now that Carter is older. And maybe if we had had it when he was younger, I would have brought it too. But let me show you this. It is a blow up bathtub, because we are staying at a hotel and we know that this hotel does not have bathtubs. And when we traveled here and we stayed here the last time, that was our biggest struggle, was figuring out how to give Carter a bath. Yes, I can hold him in the shower, but he's just not a big fan of that. So I found this at the store for about $10, and it's just a perfect blow up bathtub. We actually use it in our bathtub to help him transition, because he's not quite fully on his own in the bathtub yet. So this is our must-have that I'm bringing with us this time.